let's now talk about phytocannabinoids. So there's quite a lot going on, obviously, with medicinal cannabis in general. So on top of just what's inside the plant, there's a whole pile of variables that will affect what kind of result, what kind of material effectively is grown inside. So I'm not going to cover all of this, but I will cover effectively what's inside the important chemicals inside the plant. So in the first instance, we're talking about terpenes or terpenoids. So this is in lots of plants, and this is associated with the aroma, the smell. And then we have our flavonoids, which is associated with the color. Again, there'll be these kinds of components in lots of plants. And then what's mostly particular to medicinal cannabis and this kind of plant, we have cannabinoids. So these are the ones that originally we thought were the only ones that were binding to our ECB receptors. They've now, in the last few months, they've now discovered that some of the terpenes will actually also bind, which highlights this idea of what they term as an entourage effect, where the sum of the parts is greater than the whole. Is that right, or the opposite? But effectively, this idea that yes, the cannabinoids are useful by themselves, but possibly the whole plant may give us benefit too. Okay, so then if we're just talking about cannabinoids, the ones that you'll have probably heard of already is the THC and the CBD, the cannabidiol. These are not the only ones. There are certainly plenty of other ones. In fact, I think now they're talking about around the 104 mark. But the majority, not only the most common within the plant is the THC and CBD, but also they're the ones that are most studied and most known about. So this is effectively the rest of the talk. We're only going to be talking about those two cannabinoids. So THC, this is our psychoactive cannabinoid. So this is the one when people are talking about being bent or being high, this is the THC component that they're using. And so it certainly has this euphoria, drowsiness, paranoia style feeling. But then on top of that, we've got relaxant, analgesic, antiemetic, appetite stimulant. So there's the medicinal component that is happening within THC or by THC too. And then for CBD, CBD is our non-psychoactive element. So this is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anxiolytic. What it also does is it modulates the psychoactive component of THC. So there's a bit of a relationship there too.